Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. We are getting very close to 400 subscribers, which is great. Love how the channel is growing. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another comparison video between Maisto and Minichamps. Now we have the Maisto McLaren Mercedes SLR in silver and the Minichamps one in red. Now I've done quite a few of these comparison videos before and they seem to be fairly popular on the channel and they're always requested. So I'll leave the links in the description on the other comparison videos that I've done. If you guys want to check them out, I've done Auto Art versus Minichamps, Auto Art versus BBR, and so on and so forth. So if that interests you, please go and click the links in the description. But in today's video, I'll be doing the comparison video between these two SLR McLarens to see which one is the best. Now these two are fairly reasonable. Now CMC make one of the best die-cast SLRs you can buy, I think, but they are pretty unattainable, especially for me anyway. They go 600, 700 pounds plus, but that is probably the best if we're going to say it from the start. But I wanted to do a comparison video between two affordable models and ones that are more attainable to the masses. So I'll be comparing the Maisto versus Minichamps on all of their details and qualities, and then at the end I will have the winner. So let's crack on with the video. So we have the more expensive Minichamps version on the turntable. Before we get into the comparison video, let's talk about the price and how much these model cars cost me from new. So on the turntable, this SLR cost me around £150 back in 2015. I would say I bought it 2014-15, which was a lot of money, £150 for a Minichamps model. And the Maisto version I bought for around £20-25. This SLR was my second model car ever in my collection. So I've had this model car for over 10 years, and it's been a great model to have in the collection, and that's why I've still got it today. But is this cheaper Maisto version up to the same standard as the more expensive, more premium edition Minichamps version? So let's take a closer look inside the models and do a in-depth comparison video. Now first off, immediately the paintwork on the Minichamps version is better than the Maisto version. The depth to the red, the way it reflects the light, and the metallic fleck in the paintwork is very good by Minichamps, but these are details that you would expect for paying considerably more money than the Maisto version. But on the other hand, the Maisto version isn't actually that bad at all. It's in the iconic silver, and it has got a very nice metallic fleck in the paintwork, and it's not bad, but it's just not up to standard of the more expensive, more premium edition Minichamps model. First off, let's start with the front of the model. Now, even though there's a huge price difference here, there are still lots of similarities between the two models, and I'll be sure to highlight all of them very, very soon. So first of all, the headlights on the front of the Minichamps version are very nice. They are up to standard, and they do look very, very good. But again, on the Maisto version, they're not bad, but they're just not up to the same level of detail or transparency as the Minichamps version. So Minichamps have used a more expensive and wider range of materials over Maisto, but does it warrant the extra money? I'm not sure. I'll let you guys know at the end of the video. First of all, where some of these similarities lie is all of the grills at the front of the Minichamps model is all done in this look-alike plasticky material. This is not actual metal mesh grills like you see on some other SLR models like the CMC versions, which go for lots of money, but they are very highly detailed. And the Minichamps version is just done in this very cheap, very plasticky material. Doesn't look very good, but again, if we're going to highlight all the little details, that is a big negative by Minichamps. If you're paying 150, 175, 200 pounds for a model car, that should be proper metal mesh grills. This is where Minichamps start to falter a little bit. If we look over on the Maisto version at the front, at the splitter, it's done in exactly the same material as the more expensive Minichamps version, so you're not getting any less detail here with Maisto. It's just Maisto actually go a bit beyond other SLR manufacturers, and they have the same level of detail as their more premium competitors like Minichamps. So again, that is a downer there by Minichamps. The Mercedes badge at the front is done quite nicely, but again, it's exactly the same as the Maisto version. No extra details whatsoever. Still finished in a chrome finishing, and it still looks just as good as the cheaper Maisto alternative. Now again, if we look at this elongated front bonnet on the Minichamps version, the lines are very nice. You can see the lines from the light, I hope. It does have quite a good sculpture on it, and it does look very authentic from the real car, which is good. And this is a fully opening die cast model car, so all the components open up, and I will show you guys that very shortly. If we look over on the Maisto side again, you can see the lines on the bonnet very clearly. A good sculpture, and they haven't neglected any detail from that of what I can see. Both models have the grills on top of the bonnet. The Minichamps one, I would say, is done a bit more nicer, finished in chrome with a few more details on it, but nothing significant over Maisto. So if we're gonna have a quick summary on the front end of these model cars, I would say they're pretty even. Minichamps just eclipses Maisto because of the headlights are a little bit better, the paint's better, but in terms of the quality of materials used, they're pretty neck and neck at the moment. So let's have a look at the side of the model cars and the rear, and have a look at the detail there. So guys, let's have a look at the side details of these model cars. Now, we've got the Minichamps one again on the turntable, and let's have a look at the wheel, tyre and caliper details. Now again, Minichamps have gone to good details with the discs. You can see they're ventilated. The caliper hasn't got much detail on it at all, to be honest. There's no Mercedes or McLaren logo. It's just a silver plain caliper, which again is not the best detail. I've seen model cars that don't cost as much as this with better details on the tyres and the calipers. But again, the whole wheel design and the detail is okay, but not the best that I've seen for models in this price range. So let's compare that to the Maisto version. Now again, the wheels are exactly the same, disregarding the price. You can see that Maisto even have a little tyre valve thing on the side where the Minichamps one doesn't. And Maisto, I'm not sure if you can quite see this from the camera, they have a Mercedes logo on the caliper, and the caliper is quite detailed. The disc, however, is not the same level as Minichamps, but again, they're pretty neck and neck with detail. Minichamps don't really have significant details over Maisto in this department, but again, Maisto is holding their own against the more expensive brand. Now again, from this angle, I hope you guys can see the paintwork on this model is very good. You can see the fleck in it, and that is, I guess, what the extra money does pay for. But is it worth the £120 more than the Maisto version? I will let you guys decide. Now again, on the side, you've got these coolant vents from the engine. You've got the McLaren badge just above it here, and now Minichamps have done this quite nicely. I would say they've done it slightly better than Maisto. You've got the outlines in chrome, and you've got the side exhaust pipes just underneath the vents, which does look very, very good. Again, on the Maisto version, you've got exactly the same thing. Probably not the same level of detail, but not far off. You've got the McLaren badge, you've got the vents on the side, and you've got the side exhaust pipes. So they're pretty even, in my opinion. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. But these models aren't exactly miles off like their price tag. Again, the shut lines around the doors and the engine bays are very neat on the Minichamps version, which is good. If we look over on the Maisto version, you can also see the shut lines are quite neat, especially with the engine bay and the doors. Again, no significant differences here between the two models. So let's have a look at the rear, and we'll have also a look at the interior. Now again, on the Minichamps version, it's not miles off the Maisto version. You can see the badge at the middle is just a sticker. You've got the SLR badge as well. The rear lights are done quite nicely, better than the Maisto version, I would say. And also the shut lines around the boot as well is quite good. You've got the active wing here which comes up under braking, but this is just fixed. It doesn't move. On the CMC version, this wing would move, but again, this is just fixed. The headlights are done nice as well, and the whole rear diffuser is quite well. Again, at the rear, you've got this fake plastic mesh, which is just a downer from Minichamps. I don't know why they do that, but let's have a look at the Maisto version. Now again, the headlight, the rear lights aren't done quite as good as the Minichamps version, but again, you've got the badge, you've got the SLR sticker on the side, which is exactly the same as Minichamps. You've got the active wing at the back as well, but again, this is just fixed. The rear diffuser is exactly the same as Minichamps, and the overall shut lines on the boot are quite neat as well. So again, not massive differences here between the two models. Let's open up everything and have a look at the interior and engine bay details. So we have everything opened up on the Minichamps version, and I must admit it does look good when everything is exposed like this. So let's have a look at some of the engine bay details and some of the interior details. Now, first of all, the engine bay doesn't open up like the actual SLR. If you guys have seen the CMC version, for example, the engine bay lifts up, forwards, and then tilts up. The CMC version is amazing. I am looking to get one, but in the meantime, I've got these two models. And if I get one of them, hopefully soon, I will sure to be doing videos and reviews with that model. But let's have a look at the engine bay details on the Minichamps version. Now again, this is a V8 supercharged engine, I think producing around 630 horsepower. So it's a huge engine, and Minichamps have done quite a good job with the first layer of detail. They don't actually have much detail other than this. It's very plasticky. There's not a lot of materials used, and it does look plastic. It is very plasticky. All you can really see is some of the red details on top, the SLR badges, and that is about it. There is not much else to see in there. If you compare that to the CMC version, it is absolutely miles off, and I think it's miles off for the price of this model car as well. Again, this model car is not miles off Auto signature prices back in 2014-15, and they have much better details than that. So again, that is a bit of a downer, a consequence on Minichamps' part. Let's have a look at the interior. Now again, the interior is not actually that bad. You've got nice cloth on the seats. The footwells are just plastic. You've got cloth on the dashboard, and the whole center entertainment system is done in carbon fiber. The seats backs are in carbon fiber, which is nice, and the driving position and the driver's zone is okay with detail. Again, I think it's off the money, but it's better than the Maisto version. So the interior is quite good. Probably better than the engine details. Now the boot as well fully opens up. It's quite a big boot. It's not detailed, hasn't got carpets in or anything like that. If you can hear that, it's just plastic in there, no other materials used, which is exactly the same as the Maisto version, which we'll have a look at now, and we'll come to a final decision on which is better. So if we open up the boot on the Maisto version, again, it's just plastic in there, but this model car is less expensive. Also, the engine detail, I would argue, has a bit more materials and details used than the Minichamps version. I think it looks a little bit more better, but again, the interior detail on this SLR is not up to the same standard as the Minichamps version. So let's come to a decision on which model car is better. I think value for money, the Maisto version is better than the Minichamps version. Minichamps have slightly better details and slightly better materials used than the Maisto version, like the cloth in the interior, the paint's better, and also some of the details on the center dash, like the carbon fiber weaves on the seats, and details like that, which does put it ahead of the Maisto version. But I don't think it justifies the £150 price tag that Minichamps put on this model. So for me, I would buy the Maisto version. It looks just as good in your cabinet as the Minichamps version. You can't really see any of the details that is missing from this, but it is massively less expensive, more affordable, and still has good levels of detail. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment on what you think, and please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys soon for more videos to come. Thank you.